economy. Irrespective of what is happening in the global economy, you can make 2022 your best year ever. That's what it means, really. That's what it means, really, to be above average, to live above average. So welcome to the call, welcome to the call, welcome to the call. If you can see my screen, type a 1. If it's your first time on this call today, just type a 2. If it's your first time on this call today, just type a 2. All through the week, it's been fire. From Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's been fire. Different ways of talking about the same thing. And that one thing will help you achieve success. And for us, success is defined as living a life above the ordinary. Living a life above the ordinary. So welcome if you're just connecting with us. Welcome if you're just connecting with us. My name is Tonbara, and I'm be your guide or your host for today. So today we'll be talking about a whole lot, and I want you to understand, even before we start talking about anything, people no smarter than you, no better than you have made it in this life with the same circumstances that you are facing. People no smarter than you, no dumber, no smarter than you, even dumber than you, have actually made it. Have made it, and if they can, you too can. If they can, you too can. So our entire conversation today is basically showing you how you can basically achieve that. Some changes or some information or some education that you can add to yourself to allow you hasten your process of transiting from an ordinary life to an above average life. So once again, my name is Tonbara. Welcome to the above average ecosystem. The above average ecosystem is a subsidiary of the above average group. And in the above average group, our mission is simple: to help individuals all over the world to be able to make money, manage money, and multiply money. And in order to do that, we have a campaign arm to reach out to members of the public and present them with solutions that are available in cryptocurrency, real estate, and in leverage sales for them to be able to achieve these things. And for today, I'm going to be focusing on real estate because this is real estate week. And within the weekend, we have our crypto weekend, and it's really, really going to be an exciting conversation today. I want you to buckle up. I want you to sit up. I want you to take a pen. I want you to take a paper. I want a book. I want you to keep it close to you, because as we talk, you're going to be learning some things. You're going to be learning some things. You're going to be seeing some action points that you can take. And you're also going to be seeing a clear plan to actually draw your dreams closer to you. I told a couple of folks earlier today, I said, listen, whatever you are chasing as a dream, you should understand that with the right plan, that dream can also chase you. And with what we'll be discussing today, I want to believe that at the end of our conversation today, every person here, you will see visibly how your dreams can actually chase you using our platform. So this is our president, Mr. Moses Egberemo, is the chairman of the Above Average Group and is the president of the group. And one thing I love about this gentleman, I've known this gentleman for more than 13 years. Interestingly, I've known him for more than 13 years from the time when I was just a university undergrad. Basically broke, poor, not coming out from a background or a family that had a lot. But I heard him speak. And talking about creating a movement and creating a people that will be able to take charge of their own financial future by themselves. I was a young chap. Hearing all these things gave me hope. And I stuck to following this gentleman and following the principles and teachings that he was dishing out through the years. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, my life has changed 360 ever since knowing this gentleman. And I'm so believed that the system that he has put up today will basically do for you what it has done for me and so many other people. I was able to graduate in Nigerian term as a millionaire, got my first car, a brand new car as a student, started earning over seven figures on an annual basis, right from my university days, and it has only been better. So when I tell you that when I tell you there are certain people you come across that basically change your life, Mr. Moses was one of such persons for me. And one of the reasons why we're having this meeting is that someday in the near future, I want to be part of your own story. That you would say that on a Thursday, sometime in August, I came in contact with this gentleman online, Tonbara, who was talking and talking. And from the things he said and following him and what they were doing thereafter, I have been able to change my life 360. That's the purpose of the score. So we're going further. How has these things happened? Basically, through our conversation, we're going to be discovering our money hack secrets that has got us financially free and move us from a lifestyle that is under average to a lifestyle that is above average. And this is our dream for a million people across Africa and beyond. And we have a particular passion for the Black community to actually do a whole lot. So going further, some of the core principles that have changed our lives is basically the idea of infopreneurship. Infopreneurship is basically the ability to sell information. There are two assets that God has given each and every person in order for us to trade to get anything we want in life. Whether you are rich, you are poor, you are born broke, whoever you are, male, female, young, old, there are two assets that God has given you. These two assets are always present with you. And with these two assets, you can actually change your life. So we looked at these two assets, which is one, your time, and two, your energy. Your time and your energy. Whatever you apply your time and energy to consistently, the 10,000 rule is going to work on it, and you will become a master at it. And once you master it, you will get money in more proportions than you can ever think about, because money is a reward. I can never forget as a young child, as a university undergrad, basically being exposed to infopreneurship as a business, getting viable information about solutions that people are looking for, and sharing that solutions and making a business out of being a solution provider. And that truly changed my life. The second thing that truly changed your life is leverage income. Leverage income. Leverage income. There are different kinds of income. You can earn active income, right? You can earn active income, you can earn passive income, but there is something called leverage income. Leverage income is the shortest cut for an average person to live an extraordinary life. And it's all about using the wealth principle that says, I rather make 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own effort. So basically, these two core principles have been etched into me and a whole lot of other people, and have changed their lives. And today we're applying these principles into the real estate sector and causing a movement, a disruption, something that has never been before in real estate. We're leading it, and it's exciting what's going on, as a lot of people are beginning to change their lives in more ways than we can count. So going forward, basically, these are some testimonies of some of these individuals that basically use this principle. One, of course, is Gary. Of course, I love this gentleman so much because after I came out of after I became a millionaire in Naira as an undergrad, this gentleman came around, Mr. Moses, and what was going on. And I basically saw this guy, and he was basically like me many years ago, and he said he wants to be the richest graduating student. And basically he applied the same principle, because if you follow the same principle we'll be talking about today, you too can achieve the same result. This been many years later. Gary today is a graduate. Gary today is married with a child. And what's more, Gary as an undergrad was driving a Mercedes-Benz C300. Today is a successful gentleman that truly represents a life above his peers, a life above the ordinary. And he's not the only one. There are so many people that have been doing this from different locations. This is This is, this is Mrs. Serena, basically from the US. So she basically became part of our system and basically learning the idea of infopreneurship and leverage sale being applied to the systems and the solutions that we have today. And she's one living testimony that you can be anywhere in the world and basically apply these two things that God has given you, your time and your energy, and create whatever you want out of your life. So it's truly been exciting. It's truly been exciting. There's also another lady, Better also, who basically in her testimony here, following the system, looking at testimony here, just this year, in the same year that a lot of people are complaining about the economy, she was able to make enough money to actually renovate her family home as a gift to her mother. Is truly, truly fantastic. So let's go into conversations. Time will fail me to read all the testimonies here, but let's talk about you. Let's talk about you today. How can you use this to basically create results? So basically what we're introducing is leverage in real estate. It has never been before. But why real estate? Real estate is basically Real estate is basically one of the oldest and most reliable systems for creating wealth that is known to man. And the interesting thing about real estate is that as population increase all around the world, real estate will only become in more and more demand. And individuals that are able to own or find themselves in the real estate industry or space and will be in one of the most sought after space in the world. As a result, they'll be providing a lot of solutions to a lot of people, as a result, making a lot of money. Well, as an ecosystem, what have we created in real estate that is so unique, that is so great, that is causing a movement? What have we created? Basically, we looked at the three participants in real estate. For those of us thinking of real estate, there are three people that make up the real estate industry. The first group of people that make up the real estate industry are basically property owners, those that own lands, those that own houses, or those that want to own. This is one category. Okay. These individuals get into real estate for the purpose of legacy, for the purpose of posterity, for the purpose of protecting their net worth and protecting their income. And a lot of people have become super wealthy all around the world, irrespective of background, by taking the route of property ownership. But the second group of people that are in real estate are actually property developers. This is a different set. This is a less common set, but it's a different set. These are the individuals that actually develop the estates that the property owners buy. These are the people that build the houses that the property owners buy. So you see, they are a different category of people, and their motive is different. The motive of the property developer is not to own real estate for legacy. It's not to own real estate for the future. It's basically to be able to turn over their money on a short period of time on an asset that they can bet on an asset that they can put their money and do business and see their money turn over without the fear of one website disappearing or or something crashing or it being hacked and their money is gone, or story. Hard assets. These are people that put in good amount of money to basically make homes, properties, lands available for property owners to basically get. And it's exciting because a lot of individuals have taken the route of property ownership and are big boys. The challenge of property ownership, however, is that it's not for the masses. Many times it requires a lot of capital to be part of already established infrastructure in staffs, in surveyors, and all the stuff. And many people, even though they like it, they want to turn over their money, they may not be able to go into it effectively. But the third category of people in real estate are the people we call real estate brokers, who are also known popularly as agents. These are individuals that make money from real estate by broking deals between a property owner and the property developer, and they basically do that for a commission. Usually they do that for for a 10% commission, or for a 5% commission, or 3% commission. These are the three categories of people that are in real estate. So if you're following me and you're following me, you understand what I'm saying, someone that's following me, hit the chat box, just write quickly the three categories of people in real estate. Just write them. Number one, number two, number three. Let me know. Let me know. Let me see who's following. Who are the three people in real estate? Number one, number two, number three. Number one, number two, number three. Let me see real quick. Number one, number two, number three. Who are the three people in real estate? Because when you understand the three individuals in real estate, then you understand how you want to play it. Truly, there is billions, there is money in real estate, but depending on how you play it, you may or may not see the money. Okay, you may or may not see the money. I was literally watching a documentary of a gentleman, 23 years old, a graduate of Covenant University in Nigeria. Basically finished school, didn't get a job, things were somehow. They looked into real estate and started to go into it with zero capital. Zero capital and went into real estate, just using his time and energy to understand how he can become a solution provider in the space, and started doing things. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. Nothing, done anything. He didn't make any money, but he was involved with it, was learning, was self-pulling himself. It took him almost 10 months.
Hello, Mr. Tonbara.
Hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Because I was seeing on the comments that some folks said I wasn't being heard. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, so just let me know if you can hear me. Drop a chat, say something. All right, great. So now that we understand the three participants in real estate, we've defined the industry. How do we become part of the next success story? And what are we doing in the ecosystem that is truly a disruption to real estate? So we looked at these three participants and created solutions for them. For property owners, we created solutions in shelter to allow them own homes, to buy homes for the purpose of buying to live, to buy homes, to own homes for the purpose of buying to rebuild, or to own homes for the purpose of buying to rebuild to put on rent in order to earn a commission for life. So we basically have a system like that for those looking for homes. For we also have something called land banking, and we're going to be looking at that in details. Land banking, how does that work? How is that a solution for individuals? And we have something called spread payments. We have solutions for the cooperative side. The cooperative side is the solution we created for property developers, those that want to go into property development. The cooperative side is your solution. We're going to be discussing the cooperative land verse, the mini estate land pool, the house pool, and of course, credit worthiness. And for the third category of people in real estate, which is the real estate brokers, okay, we created a solution in a package called our independent business owners. And we're going to be discussing the Elite Realtor Hub. How can somebody make money in that field as an elite realtor with us? We'll be discussing how to become a certified business broker with us. And of course, we're going to be discussing how a community software is a solution for these individuals. Are you ready? If you're ready, just type show me the money, show me the money, show me the money. If you're ready, just type show me the money. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Are we ready? Are we ready? Don't worry, there's something for everybody today, irrespective of who you are, and it's really exciting. So let's start. Shelter. So basically, this aspect is simple, and this aspect is simple for many people looking at owning properties. The biggest challenge that they face many times is generally you can't go wrong in real estate, but you can go wrong in real estate. You can't go wrong in real estate in the sense of the fact that if you buy the right properties with the right documentation, you are good. You can go wrong in real estate if you buy a property with wrong documentation and legal issues, you are toast. So, and the challenge many times for new people or old people getting into real estate is basically how do I know? How do I know that a property can be trusted? How do I know a home can be trusted? How do I not fall into issues? So basically, what we did here was to set up a sophisticated real estate team that goes into all the paperwork documentation and properly screen homes for shelters before listing them here. We want to become that place that want to become the Uber of the Uber or the Bolt or the Taxify of the transportation sector. But when it comes to real estate, we want people in the next 5 years, when they think of trust and credibility, think of the ecosystem. Why? Because we have access to certified and dedicated hands that do all the paperwork to ensure that things that are being given to you are things that you can trust. So it's truly exciting on that part. So headache is taking off the public. The second is land banking. How does land banking affect? So what is land banking, first of all? Land banking is one of the oldest real estate investment practices where investors buy small or large quantities of undeveloped plots of land and that are relatively cheap and hold them for long periods of time for the purpose of profit. In shelter, you're buying homes. In land banking, you're buying lands, and there is a purpose. The purpose is for long-term profit. And what's interesting is that when you find the proper land in real estate, usually when you find an underdeveloped land in real estate, you can expect 100% increase in price every single year. You can expect 100% increase in price every single year when you find the right properties. And finding the right properties is a service that we offer to individuals here with us. And it's exciting. I was talking to a gentleman in Abuja, and he said, can I imagine that he bought some properties in Kaduna more than 10 years ago. And after the time he sold them, almost 8 years plus later, the properties has not even appreciated by even 30% up in Kaduna. But when he was buying, he got all the assurance whatsoever from the agents. So you can avoid that. And how are we doing this? We basically go ahead to research properties and bring them to you. But before we talk about land banking, why land banking? There are 3 facts you need to know about real estate investing, because land banking is where real estate investing begins. The first fact you need to know is that real estate investing is one of the best ways to secure early retirement. You need to understand that it's one of the best ways to do it. It's not by putting money in a pension fund. Real estate investment is one of the best ways you can actually do it, because a lot of things can happen to a pension fund. They can choose not to pay you, as it's happening all across Africa and the world today. If you're in Nigeria, as a matter of fact, the government even borrowed pensioners' funds to do things that we cannot even see. So in real estate, you see what you have. You see. The second thing, real estate appreciation will send your net worth soaring. You're going to see how this happens, because it's going to be crazy. The third is real estate investment is your best protection against inflation. It is truly one of your best protection against inflation. So basically, this whole thing we've been doing for a while, and these are some results as to why property owners are flocking to us. In 4 months, we basically sold out 2 estates, and there is a reason why. There is a reason why 2 estates sold out in 4 months here in Abuja, and people were buying from all over the world. There is a reason why. But when you find the right property with high appreciation rate at the time it is undervalued, you are good to go. In March this year, a lot of people subscribed to one of our discovered areas in Abuja here, somewhere in Karishi. We're doing 500 square meters for 500,000 naira. In 30 days, it was fully subscribed and sold out. And the funny thing is that by May, we opened up Green Hill Phase 2. And what was 500K at the time we were selling was now 1 million naira within the same year. Remember what I said? When you find a land that is truly undervalued, they generally have 100% appreciation rate on an annual basis. But we're seeing 100% appreciation rate with our earlier subscribers on Green Hill Phase 1 in less than 5 months. Green Hill Phase 2, we open it up because the area is still viable and undervalued. Guess what? In less than 90 days, Green Hill Phase 2 sold out for 1 million naira. And that area is still super undervalued, and Green Hill Phase 3 just opened. If you're looking for a property where you can actually put your money as an investment and you are sure of getting good appreciation, not story appreciation, over a period of time, Green Hill Phase 3 is what you should be looking at. And most of the properties we have here in the above agri system. There are other systems we have that the members of the public can subscribe to if you want to be a property owner. We have Max City Estate here in Abuja for going for a discount of 4 million naira. You have Whitehaven in Port Harcourt going for 800,000 naira. And one thing you can be sure of is that these things are crazy. The second solution we created is not just showing people that, hey, there is a massive opportunity here. What if the people cannot afford it? What if they don't have a 4 million naira or a 1 million naira and 800,000 naira to get this property, but they have a desire to? The second solution we created for them was a spread payment plan with a commitment plan. What does this mean? Commitment plan, first of all, ensures that any person looking into real estate, irrespective of your financial status, with just 100,000 naira, you can begin your journey to owning a plot of land in one of our premium estates. That's amazing. If you think that's amazing, just type amazing. With as little as 100K, why did we create this solution? Many times we see that initial deposits for good places, people are not able to get it. They can't raise the 500K, the 1 million naira, the 5 million naira initial deposit, they cannot. And when they try to save the money, before they are saving, get to the initial deposit, the land has appreciated or it's no longer selling for the previous price. But the commitment plan allows you to lock down the property at the time you see it for that initial price. And it's truly, truly fantastic. And just look at it. It's truly an underdeveloped property. And you're able to use an initial deposit plan to lock it up. And maybe you get Green Hill Phase 3 for 1 million naira by starting with 100K and lock it up to your name. And over time, you complete it. And it's having 100% appreciation every year. In less than 7 years, your 1 million can actually be over 10 million. That is what we're talking about. That's how individuals are skyrocketing their net worth using real estate. But then that's property ownership aspect. Also, so it's exciting. With as low as 100K, you can start your journey towards owning a plot of land in any of these premium estates through a land banking opportunity. And of course, you can go ahead and basically, if you can go ahead and go use a spread payment directly. So the spread payment, if you're using spread payment, which is normal, the initial deposit is 400K for Whitehaven in Port Harcourt, 500K for Green Hill in Abuja, and of course, um, 2 million naira for Max City Estate. So I've been talking, all the conversation I've been talking about right now are to people that are property owners, looking at property owners, owning a piece of land, a piece of estate, a piece of the earth to your name. We've made it simple for you. We've done the whole research, we've found great locations, presented it to you, either for the purpose of building or for the purpose of investment. Investment is key. It doesn't matter where it is in the country or in the world, as long as there is that certainty that the documentation is great and it's undervalued for you to expect 100% appreciation every year, as it's normal with undervalued real estate. You're good to go. You can buy 5, 10, 7, and basically see your net worth skyrocket and compound as the years go by. But if you're listening to me today and you are a real estate agent already, or you love what you're hearing and you would like to share with a couple of friends, know that over the next 90 days, while these properties are being sold at a discount, you can actually refer friends and earn a car, an iPhone 13 Max Pro, or even an iPhone 11. We're going to talk about that as towards the ending of the meeting, so that's a package for our independent business owners. So let's move forward. Max City Estate, the plans, really, really exciting. Let's move forward towards the cooperative side. Now, let's start looking at individuals that want to be property developers and members of the public getting into a cooperative. And the cooperative side is designed to service people that want to have turnover on their money on a short term via real estate. And the first product we have there is the Landverse. The Landverse basically allows members to actually do 2% of their money monthly, and individuals that are IBOs, part of subscribed realtors in our system, to do 2.5%. Members of the public can join a cooperative and get 2% monthly, and our realtors can actually do 2.5%. What's the difference? The Landverse is a stepping stone to actually being a property developer. The Landverse is actually for individuals that they don't have a lot of money to be a property developer, but they can save their money and still enjoy some benefit that property developers enjoy. Remember, one benefit they enjoy is that their money is in hard assets and they are using it for turnover. Hard asset that does not disappear while they get some form of interest. So you can be part of the cooperative at that level and you can enjoy up to 24% a year. Up to 24% a year as a member of the public, and as a subscribed person up to 30% a year. And this is on little money, usually money under 2 million naira. You can get this benefit. Usually any amount of money under 2 million naira, 50K, you can start saving 50K and be enjoying 2% every month and compound, or 2.5% every month and compound it. And that can be great for you. And the exciting thing is at the end of the year, you can convert the money to a land, or at the end of the year, you can basically cash the money out. What's interesting is that for being part of the cooperative, you get some extra incentive, which is you have the ability of taking loans and being credit worthy to the extent of a multiplier factor of the savings you're having with us. But these are the real people that the cooperative is made for, which is the mini estate land pool. Now, I want to calm down and show us the money here as a property developer. Listen, property developers basically are in real estate not to own any property. They're basically in it for turnover of large amounts of money, reliable turnover. So basically, they get into real estate with a large amount of money and they're able to do stuff. But the solution of a mini land pool can allow anybody, even if you don't have the 100 million, the 50 million, the 60 million, before you be a property developer, with as little as 2 million, you can own the next estate that we will be putting up. But we're opening up estates all over the country, and this is some of our track record. Basically, so far, we've opened up Green Hill Phase 1, over 10 plus hectares sold off in 30 days, sell off, turnover. And Green Hill Phase 2, we opened it up, over 12 plus hectares sold off in less than 90 days, about 85 days. Whitehaven is up and still selling. Max City is up and still selling, and multiple other estates are coming up across viable locations all over the country. You can be part of the next mini estate, and this is what you stand to enjoy. The exciting thing about it is group funds are put together to establish an estate, and as the estate sells off, individuals are able to get 70% of the revenue. Members of the cooperative get 70% of the revenue, while 30% is left for the cooperative. So what does that mean for you? So let's say you put in 2 million naira, the minimum of 2 million naira into the development of the next estate under the cooperative mini estate pool. It means that in 12 months, you're looking at a 140% return. What does that mean? Your 2 million naira is going to give you an interest of 800,000 naira, and in 12 months, you're going to be getting 2.8 million. 100% of your capital intact plus 40% extra, which came from turnover of sales of the estate that was established. And the exciting thing is that you co-own the estate. And depending on the quantity, the amount of money you put into the cooperative and the portion of the estate you own, you can have the streets of the estate named after you. It's truly, truly amazing. Legacy. If you put in 15 million, basically you get 6 million naira and 21 million naira in total turnover as the estate turnover. So it's pretty exciting. You choose any amount you want to get into the cooperative land pool with, but the minimum is 2 million naira. It's a 70-30 split on a 100% return, and basically it's truly, truly amazing. So individuals can now truly become property owners without getting the office themselves, getting the lawyers, paying staff, going to the site, doing all that. You can partner with us who are establishing things as part of the property developers under our cooperative and enjoy the same benefits every property developer enjoy. So this is amazing. This is amazing. If you love what you're seeing, say something on the comments so I can see. And lastly, the last group of people in real estate, which are the agents or the real estate brokers. I'm going to slow down here, guys, because this is big. This is big. Let me explain to you how real estate brokerage works today. Today, how real estate brokerage works is that you sell the property and you get 10%, 3%, or 5%. Hello, guys, can you hear me? Not only can the software pay you, but the software allows you to build an agency. And for building an agency, you're able to earn residual income from real estate. Think about it. Today, agents earn 10% agency fee for selling a property. Using the software as a member of the community, you're able to earn 25%, which is better, 10 or 25. How 25? 10% agency, 15% paid out to you by the software because you are a licensed broker with us on the same property. So it is truly amazing because you earn more for the same activity, but you're able to earn from the sales of other agents. How real estate works today, I keep going back to this. I have a property to sell. I only earn agency fee if I sell. If I include another agent and that agent sells, what we are going to share is the agency fee. As a result, many agents are solo because they don't want people to share their agency fee. But with what we're creating with our software today, we can involve as many agents, train them, work with them because you do a whole lot. And this is the picture of the agency we're creating. If in a year you're able to make 10 million naira for yourself from sales commission by yourself, and you have 10 other agents that you brought into the system, and these 10 other agents are able to make 10 million naira for themselves. So it basically means that 10 of them got paid 100 million, but you brought them into the real estate space with our community. What goes on is that you get your 10 million, your own sales. From that 100 million of their sales, you're able to earn 15 million. So 25 million for building an agency of just 10 personally. If these individuals go ahead to introduce other agents to our solution of selling, and they come in, so you're going to be having 100 agents right at the second level. If these 100 people using the system are successful in earning for themselves 10 million naira every year, it means 100 people took home 1 billion in commission. Because these 100 people are in your agency, you're able to earn 40 million from their own sales. In other words, 3-layer deep of agency, you're earning 65 million, as opposed to you doing the same thing alone and earning 10 million a year. This is the disruption. We've created a collaborative atmosphere for brokers all over the world rather than a competitive one. And the software is making it happen. And guys, this has been running, folks have been earning 500, 300, 200K every single week using the system. And it's truly, truly amazing. So you may say, Tonbara, I love what I'm seeing. How do I start? How do I build my agency? Well, if you want to start as a property owner, you can use our 3 ways of owning property. Pay outrightly, use a spread payment, or use the commitment plan and own a property. If you're looking at being a property developer, you can join our cooperative, use the land vest if your money is less than 2 million and you just want to build it up and get some properties and turnover, that's fine. But if you truly want to play the real game of property ownership, 2 million and above, you get 40% every year as the estates are sold out. Fantastic. But you want to be a licensed broker with us. Well, it's simple. You can start for free. You can use the ideas above, join our meetings every single day, learn what we're doing, learn about our properties, get to the person that invited you, go on by yourself and sell one and get only 10% agency. From that, you can register yourself as a broker and start earning 25% and get training going forward. Or you can employ any of these ways. First, you can pay for yourself, start up your agency with 70,000 naira. And to build your agency, you can look out for 3 guys, 4 guys, 5 individuals that are agents. Share this vision with them of a collaborative atmosphere for agents where they can learn, become certified and all that. And basically let them be the first set of people in your agency. You can sponsor them. You can sponsor 2 people for 210,000 naira into the system, including yourself, and the system will pay you 54,000 naira, and you started your agency with 2 agents, and you're good to go. You can start up an agency with 4 people for 350,000. So you get paid 108,000 naira back for getting in agents, and basically you start using the system, get certified, and basically start building your way to the future. For me, I love the 10 by 10 system. I love the idea of making 10 million a year and showing people how to do that, because we can see how we can truly escalate. But if you don't have the money to sponsor people, you can recruit. You can basically show people the vision of what we're doing, invite them here, basically catch the picture. And for recruiting people into your agency, you're able to build a number, build the first 10, build the first 2, build the first 3, and you're going forward. So speaking of recruiting, which other way can I make money? There are 4 ways brokers make money with us that is different from just being a broker out there. Being a broker out there, the only way you make money is when you sell land or you sell house. But being a licensed broker with us, there's 4 ways to make money. 1, first way is by recruiting brokers into your agency. By recruiting brokers into your agency, or individuals that are looking to make money in real estate as brokers, they come in fresh, they learn in order to make the money in real estate, like the gentleman I talked about. For recruiting them, 70,000 naira they pay to be part of the system. You earn 35% on every new broker you bring into your agency. So you earn about 20,000 naira per person. So if you get in 10 brokers, you basically have made over 270,000 naira in that week. And that's fantastic. That's one. Second way you make money is by recruiting members of the public into the cooperative. Why should they come into the cooperative? They have access to loans. They have access to 24 or 30% of their savings every year. They have access to being a property developer with us, with at least 2 million naira and above, and it's a 70-30 split. They get access. That's why they should be part of the cooperative. For bringing them into the cooperative, getting to the cooperative, it's free. You basically don't pay money to be part of the cooperative. You only use the cooperative product, either the land pool or all that. Any money they put into the cooperative, for the land pool in particular, the mini estate land pool, you get 10% of their investment paid to you, and 5% still paid to you indirectly. So 15%, so guys. So it's crazy. So somebody puts in 10 million naira into a new estate that is developing as a property developer. Probably the entire estate, the money is 100 million that the pool generated to establish the estate. And the estate sells off in probably 6 months or in 8 months. It's a 12 months contract. At the end of 12 months, the person that puts in 10 million gets 70% of the revenue generated from that estate. Usually, about 100% is generated, so 100 million can become 200. 70% of 200 million goes to all members of the cooperative that are part of the land pool. So 10 million can give him 14 million. That is exciting for him. But for you that introduced this person to be a property developer with us for a new estate. This person puts in 10 million. You go home with 1 million immediately. Then there is an additional 500K that can be earned as well. Next, agency sales. Agency sales. This is where the residual income truly kicks in. I build my agency. And what this is saying is, for every sale the members of my agency make, I make 15% of their income. That's the illustration again. You have 10 people that earn 10 million naira each in a year from selling. 100 million was paid to 10 of them. You get 15%, which is 15 million. If you've built your agency to the second layer, you earn 4%. If you build it to the third layer, you earn 3%. And it's crazy because at the third layer, that's 1,000 persons. If you're using a 10-man agency, 1,000 people doing 10 million for themselves in a year, that's over 10 billion. 3% is 300 million. Now we can see the money in real estate. So guys, this is a disruption, this is a movement, and you earn up to 10%, 10 layers, and it's truly, truly amazing. So in conclusion, I'm gonna say this. Why become a registered IBO today? Being a registered IBO gives you access to a whole lot, like I've been showing you, if you truly want to be a broker. But more than that, we're building a massive agency, And when you become part of the system today, you are able to be trained and you're certified. And as you build your agency, there is something called first movers advantage. For you hearing me today, there is something called first movers advantage. Whoever person that invited you to the calls today will be undergoing a training that will make them a certified broker. And they will be selling a lot of properties and bringing in a lot of other people as agents through the system. If you take action today, you can be among the first persons in their agency. And the way our software structures it, for being the first or being an agent before other people, you basically earn $5, 2,500 naira for every other person that you came before. As this person builds their agency, for being the first person in their agency, you basically earn 2,005 for all the other agents that join through them. And that is fantastic. And the software basically looks at this 2,005, pairs it at 5K and pay out every day. As you also build your agency, you get payouts every day, and the software pays up to $400 every day for those building an agency. So it's truly, truly fantastic. If you truly love what you're seeing, just type value, value, value. And we truly get to the end of the meeting. So basically, to conclude once more, you can earn a building your additional 30 million. This is additional because you're part of our vision to create a collaborative atmosphere of 1 million plus agents all around the world in a better structure, in a better system to achieve the real estate dream. So this is what's happening, and it's truly, truly amazing. And as you do all this, it's not all work, and investing for us. We also have time for fun. So every year we have time for fun. 2022, there's a fun that's going to be happening. We have a fun trip happening for all our IBOs that are selling and building their agency, either selling the properties, building the agency, using any of the avenues. They are able to qualify for incentive trips. They're going to qualify for cars, lands, houses, trip to Dubai, iPhones, and all that. So this can be truly amazing for you. So this is what we do. This is the real estate talk. This is real estate movement for what we're doing. And it's truly amazing. Every day, every Monday through to Friday, we talk real estate. And we talk it so much because real estate this way has never been like this before. We need to educate the masses. We need to show a lot of people, and people need to be re-educated again and again to see a different way, to use a better platform and achieve the dream. That's our real estate drive, Monday to Friday. But on the weekends, we look at crypto. Why? Because it's a way of multiplying money. So if you're interested in crypto, maybe someone I invited told you what we do is crypto, real estate. Yes, it's true. But on the weekends, we handle crypto, and it's truly amazing. You can join us this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, get the times. We really go into crypto solutions to create digital millionaires of Black descent all across the world. And it's truly amazing. But if you're interested in crypto, you're going to see that during the weekend. It is not the 70K membership. The 70K membership gives you access to IBO and all the solutions there as an elite realtor. However, you get crypto education for free, basic education for free. But if you want to go into crypto and take advantage of our crypto solutions, you have to be in a crypto club, which are the VIP and Will clubs for 250,000 or 1 million respectively, and you're able to see the values in there. That is for weekend conversation. So for tonight, it's truly been amazing staying with us in the past few hours, past few minutes or hours. I hope that my time with me has been informative and is pouring a fire in you to see that the real estate dream is possible. Your dream for 2022 and beyond is possible. You can own properties. You can be a property developer. You can be a broker. And the fantastic thing is, remember, infopreneurship and leverage, that's just the application. You too can be the next success story. If you got value, time value, if you like to be part of our movement, you enjoyed what we're doing here, join us again tomorrow. We're going to be looking at another dimension of these three things. It's really going to be amazing. See us at the top. You got value, let me know. Let me see the comment section. You got value, let me know. I'm already seeing so much value. So guys, it's truly amazing. It's a real estate revolution, guys. Who wants to be a billionaire, guys? Who wants to be a billionaire? Who wants to be a billionaire? Who wants to be a billionaire on the real estate drive? This is possible. Individuals no smarter than you. In fact, people you are way smarter than have made it on real estate. What I'm offering us today is an opportunity to make it also, but make it bigger, better, and faster by doing the same thing. My name is Tonbara. Thank you for hanging out with me today. If there are questions, I'll quickly take 1 or 2 questions in the chat box. If there is any, I can just take them. I'll just hang around 2 minutes, take 1 or 2 questions. And tomorrow, we're going to have a great time, another time of going through all this. Invite your friend, invite that broker you know, invite that agent you know, invite your friends. Those of you that have no money, come. Let's show you the system. Let's show you the dream. I started my journey in infopreneurship without money, just taking initiative with my time and energy, and money is a reward based on what you do with these things. We can show you how to raise the capital, but you still need your time and energy to apply to it. But your best future is on the other side of adversity. So let me look at it right now. Any question, any question, any question? No questions, no questions. All right, an amazing time today. See us tomorrow. My name is Tonbara. Bye for now, and God bless.